Today, I'm sharing every way possible to maximize ROI via digital marketing. These are the methods that we're using for ourselves and for our clients, which I should tell you that we've driven over $304 million in revenue so far for our clients to date and counting. So I'm not just showing you any and all digital marketing methods, I'm sharing the ones that actually work. And in case you don't know, I'm Brandy with Like Marketing, the digital marketing agency with a mission to help small businesses grow. All right, so the top 6 ways to maximize ROI are social media marketing, organic search, paid search, influencer marketing, email marketing, and referral sites. If there's one you're more interested in than the other, feel free to use the timestamps below to jump around. But in general, if you can make any one of these marketing methods work, you can drive explosive ROI for your business. So let's get started with social media marketing. Your top social media platforms are going to be Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. And for those of you saying, what about YouTube? YouTube is owned by Google, so don't worry, we will get to that one in a minute. The formula you need to follow to maximize ROI on social media is this. Number 1, choose the top 2 social media platforms your specific target market spends the most time on. I say top 2 because you need to concentrate your efforts, start successfully generating ROI from 2 platforms, and then expand to other platforms from there if necessary. But to start, choose the 2 platforms your specific market spends the majority of their time scrolling on. Number 2, install the appropriate tracking pixels on your website from those social media platforms. If you don't do this, none of the other steps for social media are going to matter. So prioritize this and get it done now. You want that pixel to start collecting data as early as possible. For Facebook and Instagram, you're looking at the meta pixel. For TikTok, the TikTok pixel. For LinkedIn, the LinkedIn Insight tag. And for Pinterest, the Pinterest tag. Once you've got that installed, you can move to step number 3, run paid advertisements to reach your audience by the masses. These ads should include messaging that addresses your audience's specific goals and pain points so as to hook them and get their attention. If the ads are talking about your business and how great it is and the awards you've won, they're going to keep scrolling. The ads themselves should be a sales or lead objective so that beyond just sending people to your site, you're sending people to your site who are actually likely to convert. Number 4, after you've started generating some followers, engagement, video views, and traffic, make sure you retarget them. Retargeting means putting your ads in front of a warm audience of people who have already interacted with your brand in some way. The majority of people need to interact with your brand several times before they've built up enough trust in your brand to buy from you. Retargeting gives them the final push that they need to make that initial conversion. And lastly, number 5, alongside your social media advertising efforts, you'll want to implement an organic posting strategy. Short videos like Reels and TikToks are going viral for brands. But even if your content only gets a few thousand views instead of a million, that's still valuable data that you can retarget with your Facebook ads to convert them into a customer. Just make sure that all of your organic content provides value that your audience actually cares about as it relates to your product or service. That's the secret sauce needed to make social media work. In your ads and in your organic posts, always make them audience oriented. And eventually, at some point, you should be able to scale back on your paid ads to where you're just solely running retargeting ads. That's what we're currently doing with our own Facebook ad account because our organic posts and website traffic from other sources that we'll go over today are doing so well that we're able to pare back on running cold targeted social media ads and just solely run ads that target a warm retargeting audience. Once you get to that point, you'll maximize your ROI even further because you're spending less money on ads. The second way to maximize ROI is through organic search, also known as SEO, which stands for search engine optimization. When you search the keyword social media marketing agency on Google, our website is the number 1 organic result above the maps feature, above the people also ask questions, and certainly above the rest of the page 1 results. This is huge for a few reasons. Number 1, it establishes immediate brand trust. If you need a plumber and you type in plumber near me in Google, you generally trust the top results, right? Would you hire a plumber in the first 3 results or a plumber that was listed on page 23 of the search results? More than likely one of the top 3, right? Why? Because what Google says carries weight with us, and the data reflects that, which brings me to my second reason as to why ranking high organically is huge. The top 3 organic search results receive more than 68.7% of all clicks on the Google search page. More than half of customers searching for a product or service are clicking on the top 3 organic organic results. Let that sink in. And the number one organic search result receives more clicks than results 3 through 10 combined on average. So why is SEO important? Because you're getting huge waves of high intent traffic to your site for free. These are not paid ads. And the traffic that you get from Google means that they were searching for the exact product or service that you offer, which means they have a higher likelihood of converting, therefore maximizing your ROI. The tricky part is figuring out how to get your website to rank in the top 3 results for any given keyword. There are hundreds of different factors that Google considers when deciding which websites to rank where. And to make it harder, those factors are ever evolving. So if you're totally new to SEO, this is what I would tell you. Use Google's free keyword planner to do a little keyword research and find out what keywords your audience is actually searching when they need the service or product you provide. And remember, a phrase or one word, either way, it's one keyword. You might think you know what they're searching, but it's always good to confirm it by looking at the data and the search volume of those keywords. You might be surprised at what people are actually searching for when it comes to your offerings. Then start creating pages around those keywords, whether they're service pages on your main site or helpful how-tos on your blog, etc. Then watch our full SEO playlist to start getting a more detailed strategy together to understand what you need to do to rank in your specific niche. The third way to maximize ROI is via paid search. Paid search is also sometimes referred to as Google Ads or PPC, which stands for pay-per-click. No matter what you call it though, for the sake of this video, it's referring to the sponsored ads in the Google search results. Running with the plumber example again, let's say you type in plumber Atlanta, Georgia. You see all these results at the top that say sponsored next to them? Those are Google Ads. These are not organic results. Then below that, you've got the first organic result. So the perk of Google Ads here is that you're paying to rank higher than even the number one organic search result for all the same high intent searches we just talked about with organic search. And it's immediate. As soon as you start running Google Ads, your ad will appear and you pay for every click that you get. The downside to that is that as soon as you stop paying for Google Ads, your site is no longer there at the top of the search results. So that's why I usually recommend businesses implement both organic search and paid search efforts together so that they can start getting that immediate traffic with paid search, but be set up for long-term success with organic search. That way you maximize ROI both now and later. If you don't know how to set up Google Ads and you want to learn, I will link our PPC playlist below for you to watch next. The fourth marketing method we're covering today is influencer marketing. This is particularly lucrative for e-commerce store owners, and I'll tell you why. Trust is statistically required in order for customers to purchase from you, and nothing builds trust faster than a friend or family member vouching for a product saying, hey, I love this thing. And in today's world, influencers feel like friends and family. Influencers are internet personalities that have a lot of followers, so they're not always celebrities. A lot of times they're just a regular person who happens to have a few thousand or 100,000 followers, and they share the ins and outs of their everyday life with their followers on Instagram or on Facebook or wherever. The result is followers trusting just about anything the influencer recommends, even when influencers are clear in saying, hey, just FYI, this is a paid sponsorship. I'm being paid to promote this product. Most followers just trust that the influencer wouldn't agree to do the paid partnership if they didn't really truly believe in the product. So what you have is a situation where you pay one influencer to create positive content around your product and post it to their platforms, and then waves of their hundreds of thousands of followers become your customers in return. I can't tell you how many brands have exploded from doing this. Just make sure the influencers you work with have an audience that largely reflects your target market. For example, if you sell a product for women and the influencer's follower base is largely male, probably not the right influencer for you. So just vet them and choose wisely. If you do influencer marketing well alongside social media marketing, you can explode your ROI rapidly. All right, next up we have email marketing, and I'm going to go ahead and throw SMS marketing in there too because they go hand in hand. Email marketing, contrary to popular belief, is not dead. For every $1 you spend on email marketing, on average, you make $42 back. That's a 4,200% return on your investment. SMS marketing is just text message marketing, and I'm pairing the two together here because most email marketing software includes SMS packages as well. The idea with email or SMS marketing is simple: to nurture existing leads into customers and existing customers into repeat customers. So you'll notice I did not say it's to generate the leads. You'll need to use paid ads like social media or Google ads to get people to submit their contact information to you. But then once you have it, don't let it it just collect dust. Use email and SMS marketing to stay top of mind with them and provide deeper value than what you're providing on social media for free. The best way to maximize ROI with this method is to create a lead magnet that you advertise and then deliver upon. So, for example, you could offer a free ebook or calculator or discount code or quiz, etc. But they only get the content or the code or the results of whatever the lead magnet is if they give you their name and email. Advertise that lead magnet, and then as soon as someone submits their info to you for it, email it to them immediately. That creates a positive interaction with your brand where the customer is getting value from your emails right out of the gates. Follow that up with regular free value until they convert. If you're in e-commerce, you can set up abandoned cart emails, new arrival texts, and more so that you're personalizing the emails and texts that they get from you, and thereby drastically increasing your conversion rate and maximizing ROI. Now, the last way to maximize ROI is through referral sites. A referral site is a website that directs a visitor to your site. Now, this could be any website, but for the sake of this video, I want to talk about directory websites in particular. For a lot of industries, there are niche directories that compare businesses against one another for customers. And I'm not just talking about the broad sites like Yelp. I'm talking about sites that specifically compare plumbers, or in our case, digital marketing companies against one another. These websites exist to be buyer's guides for your target market. So make sure you're on those websites and that you're ranked highly and or painted in a good light. You can get waves of targeted traffic and therefore sales from these types of referral websites. And think about it like this too. Even if your own SEO is struggling, like you're struggling to get in the top 3 results of Google, this referral site might not be struggling. Their website might be ranking number 1, 2, or 3. And if you're at the top of their list of the top XYZ services, kind of like a roundabout way to take advantage of organic search until you can get your own website up there. So make sure you do a little research and see what directory websites your customers are paying attention to help in their purchasing decision, and make sure that those sites link back to yours.